to hit on you personally a little here, just like your stages of development, let's say. What's different about Patrick Mahomes, 2019 Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes, compared to quarterback now who's played in 3 more Super Bowls, won 2 more of them, right? Like, how do you view yourself then compared to now?
I think just the understanding of not only myself, but the offense and defenses has just went to a whole new level. I mean, I know people always talk about this like certain age where your athletic ability and your mental side is kind of all hitting at the same time, and I feel like I'm at least getting into that because, I mean, I see defenses now, and it's like I don't have to necessarily see that scouted look during the week. It's like I've seen it before in my past, and I know exactly what's going to happen, and it's still hard. It's still very hard to play quarterback, and I mean, you know that.
Right.
But it just gives you that info to, like, I can eliminate stuff before the play even happens, and then I can just go out there and execute. It's good to have a lot of these guys back from last year and to add new, and so we could be on the same page quickly. And I'm excited for the season because I feel like we have a great offense.
Do you chuckle a little, like, thinking back about like the early Mahomes and how raw I was, maybe, or I didn't know anything or whatever?
100%.
Right.
Like, it's like, you didn't know, so you just went out there and played, and we had so much success earlier. I was just like, man, I'm just going to throw it deep. We're going to throw touchdowns, and we're going to score points and win football games. And it didn't last like that. The NFL, these defense coordinators get paid to catch up and to make you learn. And they did. They made me learn. And I remember Bill Belichick was my first lesson that I ever gotten, and then it kind of evolved from there. And I've had a bunch of different looks, which I feel like has helped me become a better quarterback even faster.
Yeah. You talked about it a little when you talk about stepping up the line. What point, like, or what percentage you think you step up the line now and go, oh, I know this play's gonna work?
I wouldn't say all the time, but like, I mean, it's a good percentage of the time, especially these last few years. I mean, it just, you know where you're supposed to go with the ball. I'm not gonna always say it's gonna work, but you know what the covers they're playing, and how they're blitzing or whatever it is, who you're thinking about going to, and if that's not there, where you're going next. Coach Reed puts a lot on the quarterbacks, which at the time when I was young was hard. I mean, I had to learn a ton. That's why I was happy I sat that first year, because it was a lot, and I learned a ton from Alex. Now I know. I think that's the coolest thing. Sometimes I look around and see quarterbacks and you get hit with the blitz and it's like they get smoked, and I'm like, I know the moment that I'm hot or unprotected where I need to go and get the ball out. And that's because Coach Reed puts it all on the quarterback to go out there and make those calls. And then now I'm with Creed for so long that we can kind of discuss and have full conversations at the line of scrimmage and get us going in the right direction. And it lets us go out there and execute at a high level.
You've done everything. You've done everything in your career. I mean, what's the next step of the evolution? What's the one thing you look at about your game and go, I mean, I look at it and go, you're awesome at everything.
Yep.
But what's the one thing you go, I could do better here?
I think for me, it's finding that right balance. I want to get back to attacking downfield, just because I feel like it opens everyone else up.
Yeah.
It makes it easier for guys. It makes it easier for the run game. It makes it easier for Trav to work in space, or Rasheed, all these different guys. You have to know where that balance is. And I feel like I've been the quarterback that's attacked only, and I've been these last few years where I've been underneath a lot more than I'd ever been. And so I want to find that balance of where I can still attack downfield, and still hit underneath stuff as well. And I think you saw that with Tom in the kind of that middle part of his career, where he was throwing the ball deep and attacking downfield, but still picking you apart underneath. And so there's just you can never be satisfied in this league. Everybody's coming for you. Defenses are getting better. There's other great quarterbacks in this league. And so how can I make myself better to go out there and be even a better quarterback than I was the year before?
All right, yeah, I want to see bombs away Mahomes
Yes,
too.
sir.
Right?
Yes,
I do want to see that for sure. All right, now you big games. Like I'm amazed by you guys in big games. I really am. What is it about Coach Reed and the culture he sets here that allows you guys to play so loose in the biggest moments?
I think there's two things. I mean, first off, I think Coach Reed prepares us so well. Every single day we have some type of like end of game or end of half situation where we had to know what to do. Is it we need a Mayday field goal after this play, or is it we're trying to get out of bounds and we're going to clock it if we don't? And it's just something situation that he prepares us for. And so when we get in the game, we've talked through all this different type of stuff, so everybody's on the same page. He does a great job of calling, like, even if he disguises them, simple plays that guys know.
Right.
And so guys can play fast. And then a lot of the guys have just been in those situations before. So if you get in the Super Bowl, I mean, we had been in these last-minute drives all year long, all my career. And so instead of making it, it's the final drive in the Super Bowl, let's just make it, it's a thing that we've done every single week, it seems like, of the season. And so it wasn't like we just had these crazy plays and we got down the field. We just did what we were supposed to do on that play and then did it again the next one.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.